So when I was adjusting my zoom, I zoomed in real far and I thought, well, extreme close-up video, why not? I have 3 stories to tell. First, there is a company that I used to represent, and then I stopped representing them because they just didn't feel right, ethical. And they've owed me money. They said they would, I haven't represented them for a while, but I still get residual income from the people I refer to them, and whenever they make purchases. So I was told I'd be paid by the end of January, and that didn't happen. And then I started writing emails, and probably like within a 2-week period sent about 8 or so emails. And I never got responses. And I thought, this is annoying. So what do I do about this? So earlier this week I thought, well, I'm just going to get all surrendered in this and, you know, do a kind of yin letting go thing. I was in the shower thinking about this, which is where I think about things a lot because there's no distractions, it seems. And I thought, I'm just going to write her once more and say, I'm not going to be writing anymore. I'll turn this over to karma or something like that, you know. And then I thought, as I got out of the shower, I was like, no, I don't want to be in. So I decided to bluff. You know, it is a bluff. I said I had printouts of her saying that she was going to pay me and blah blah blah, and I'd take it to small claims court. Now, the last place I feel like going, it's not worth $500 and some to go to a small claims court, because I don't like being around governmental buildings and stuff. I feel like a life energy drain that is not worth the money, and just, you know, dealing with bureaucracy, so I wouldn't really do that. But I decided early this week to threaten that I would do that, and then afterwards I was like, should I have done that, you know, am I just clinging, and, you know, I'm fine without it if they don't pay, blah blah. And then yesterday, oh, and I said that today, Friday, I think today's Friday, yeah, I said today, Friday, would be the deadline, and if I didn't have the check by then. And yesterday it arrived, and I was surprised because I really didn't think it would work. But it showed me that sometimes a yang move is called for. And I could have let go, and in the long run, not a big difference, but it did feel good to see that check. And I practice honesty as a core part of my path. I believe it raises vibration, makes things easier to be honest, but I also believe that if somebody in a power position is not playing fair, then it is okay to play a game and manipulate the situation. Now, most extreme case, everybody loves to use Hitler as an example. I don't see why not. You know, in Valkyrie, when Tom Cruise's character is sneaking in a bomb and that kind of thing, it's not bad that he didn't tell Hitler, I have a bomb in my briefcase, you know, because, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm not saying the person that works for this company is that bad, but I just felt that had reached a point where my bluff, my lie about my intentions felt congruent and felt comfortable. So that's that little story. The other one was about today when I was exercising. It's another time that I think about things. I thought about how I have this tendency, and I think a lot of us have this tendency, to just get to a point where I have how I do things figured out and can just put this way of being, way of doing things into a structured kind of way of behaving, and then things will be easy when I have it figured out, you know. But I just felt like, you know, everything is twisting and turning, And I thought of, you know, like a kaleidoscope, and that every day, every hour, every moment is a new situation that calls for us to adjust to it. And so, even though we might have this desire to get to some, you know, all-integrative philosophy that describes and makes everything easy, there's just so much that depends upon our particular situation and what our current challenges are. And applying all the different skills that we have, all the information and awareness that we have, to fit what is going on right now. And our thing, whatever our thing is as an individual, is completely unique and completely customized. It's unlike anybody else's thing. Maybe one aspect of our life is like others, but when you take a look at the whole of like who we are and what we're dealing with, it's all very customized. And so I thought about the song Every Day is a Winding Road, and then the first song that played when I put on some random music was that song, so I thought, maybe I should mention it. I haven't done a video for a while. So, the other thing is, I finished reading A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle last night, and I read some, and then I watched The Hurt Locker, and then I read the rest of it, you know, to finish off the book. And I've watched him a lot on DVDs, and, you know, it's not like everything is, a lot is new in the work, but I did understand by watching The Hurt Locker last night as well, this whole thing about the pain body being entertained by certain kinds of media. About 15 minutes into it, it was good, you know, it was well made, well crafted as an artistic, you know, statement and everything. But shortly into it I thought, am I going to feel better as a result of watching this? And I didn't think I would, and I didn't. I spent most of my time waiting to see if people were going to blow up or whatever, get killed. And I don't know, do I have any new insights on what war is like, or what's it like in Iraq? Maybe a couple. Enough to influence me in a significant way? Not really. So, I don't know, I think as I'm getting more sensitive to energy, this is something I've got to pay attention to. It's not, is a film or show or whatever, does it win awards, is it acclaimed, but how does it feel and how does it fit in with where I'm at? Because I didn't feel too hot, and I didn't sleep too well, and so, was it worth it? I don't know, not really. I was ambivalent about it, but when it started getting nominated for awards and stuff, I thought, I'll watch The Hurt Locker. So I did, and I experienced a lot of discomfort. I did like some of the relationships in the film and how they were portrayed. I thought there was some tenderness there, so... And my anti-Hurt Locker